Hey everyone, New12 here. Thank you guys for getting ready to watch my next adventure into the next arc, I guess. Yeah, probably could have timed that out a little better, but whatever. I'm actually just really excited to get into this next chapter of the series, which is the 6th chapter out of 8, I believe, of the main story. Yeah, I just fucking looked at the name. Holy shit. I'm glad they decided, you know what, fuck people who wanna. Tsumihoroboshi. Yeah, sure, let's just go. Let's just act like I said that right. I'm good with pretending. But, wow, the ending for Mayakashi was amazing. I loved the ending. It was nice, sweet, elegant, to the point. And just like the very after credits scene, oh yes, it made me so happy. The one time I can actually enjoy Shion, or Mion at this case, her character. I can actually enjoy her character in that sense. It's the one time I can. Anyways, I'm going to continue on into the next chapter. Hopefully this is more lighthearted. I just want to have a good time. Because why not? Why can't I just have the happy fun times? Please. Good and come close. That's actually this is all I want in the series now. I want to know why, and I want to have a happy ending. At this point, that's all I'm asking for in this game. Know why, and a happy ending. That's what I want at this point. Deliver it to me. Oh, that's still loud as fuck. Tsumihoroboshi. The first fall. Okay. Atonement chapter. How is your reasoning towards the truth coming along? You completely threw a wrench in it with that not having the Sonozaki family involved. Because I take Mion's word at it. Whenever she says, oh yeah, she said the family's not involved, I take her word at it. 100%. I will never doubt her. In that sense. She was telling the truth. The next tragedy is ready for you. Enjoy. I won't. This is a humorous story with a tragic struggle at the end. Oh, fuck. The difficulty is 0. Oh, okay. That's good. You can just enjoy the clowns milling about. Yay! Milling about, thank God. Yes! Happiness! Besides the tragic struggle at the end. Damn it. The first time I would try harder to avoid the inevitable tragedy. The second time I would be disgusted with the inevitable tragedy. The third time my disgust would turn into anguish. The 7th time I'd be laughing by then. Okay, yeah, that's natural. It's a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons or organizations entirely coincidental. Except that KFC mascot thing. That was completely intentional. The Higurashi have taken over the chorus from the cicadas. The cry comes from a distance, echoes loudly, and then fades away. It sounds so weak and fragile. Rena's voice is just like the cry of the Higurashi. She says something, but the words fade away quickly. She sounds so fragile, and it makes me worry she might vanish into thin air just like her words. Okay. But nobody is in a hurry. Mion dusts off the hood of an abandoned car. She sits down on it as if she wants to show she's relaxed. Okay. She actually looks very relaxed if she came here to enjoy the cool breeze of the evening or something. Satoko follows Mion and sits down as well. But she doesn't look as relaxed as Mion. I think about following their example, but I feel rude to look away from Rena, even for the short time it takes to look for a place to sit down. So I decide to keep standing up. See, I just prefer standing up in general. Whenever anyone's talking, I always stand up. Half the time I end up standing, like, they're like, oh, are you sure you want to sit down? You don't want to sit down? No, I'm fine. Keep talking. Then I'm standing there for like 2 hours. I'm like, holy fuck, I need to sit down. Well, I mean, I don't know. Standings just feels so much better than sitting. If I had a great place to stand up, I'd probably just stand up and read these. Read this. Like, if I had a taller desk, I'd just be standing and reading it, because that's just how I naturally work. I just do so much better standing up. Or at least I prefer standing up. Rika doesn't sit down either. But she isn't looking at Rena. Everybody's looking at Rena, but Rika is looking at the red sky. It's hard to explain her expression. She looks pale, but at the same time she looks blank, as if all of her emotions are gone. And Rena has the same kind of expression. She keeps trying to say something, but it seems like the words are stuck in her throat. She notices Rika is looking at the sky, so she also looks at the sky. Mion follows Rena and looks at the sky. Ah, clouds! So do I. Satoko follows as well. Thank God everyone's looking up in the sky. What happened to not wanting to take your eyes off Rena? And there is silence. It's like we're in a concert hall, filled only with the chorus of the Higurashi, a concert hall with the highest roof in the world. A nice cool breeze tickles our sweaty bodies and it feels good. I can almost make myself believe we came here to enjoy the sunset and the cool breeze. Did you not? I wish that's what we came here for. Okay. The shadows of the birds flying across the sky make this quiet concert tasteless. That's because it reminds us that the time hasn't stopped. Nobody wants to pressure Rena. What the fuck is she doing? That's why we don't want to pressure her either. We want to keep having the cool red sky as long as we can talk. As long as we can, so Rena can calm down to talk. Right then, I hear a sound, and it brings us all back to reality. Probably Rena start talking. Then the hood Mion was sitting on made a noise when she moved across her legs. God damn it, Mion! Why are you getting comfortable? It's all your fault. Oh, it's so good to have her back and alive. Oh god, she hasn't even done anything. It just makes me feel happier. I don't know whether Mion made the noise on purpose or not, but it reminds us time has been passing by. And she probably did it on purpose, like, get the fucking point, I have things to do. People to see, things to do. That kind of thing. The noise takes our attention away from the sky and we look down on the ground. The tasteless noise seems to have urged Rena to talk. Rena heaves a sigh, nods as if she swallowed something, and looks at us like she always does. There's one thing I want to say, before I say anything. She probably said it to everybody, but since I'm standing in the middle of them, and she's looking at me, I nod to her to represent our agreement. Oh, good thing you're taking everyone's place then. I assume Keiichi, because I don't think they'd bring someone else along into this group. I think I made the right effort. Her voice isn't hoarse anymore. She sounds like she always does. She sounded hoarse? I wonder how much effort we're allowed to make to be happy. It sounds like a question, but nobody says anything. To make... you can put as much effort as you're willing to want to put into being happy. I mean, that's your prerogative. It depends as long as it doesn't affect anyone else's well-being, I would say, in a negative way. Then you have every right to put in as much effort or little effort as possible to make you happy. That's why I like Mii-chan's club activity. The motto is to do whatever it takes to win, right? I think it's a wonderful motto. If we were only allowed to do nice things, and if there was a limit to the effort we could make, people who aren't happy wouldn't be able to seize happiness at all. I think misfortunes are like a chain reaction. Once it starts, it's difficult to get out of it. It depends on your mindset. That's how it works. The more you wallow in despair and misfortune, the more it'll happen. If you want to get out of it, then it usually won't follow. That's just how it works. It's all a mindset. It's how you grow from it. That's what makes someone strong and someone weak. How well you can perform under pressure and how well you can cope with depression, or I don't want to say depression, that's terrible. Just anything that doesn't go your way. That's what makes a great person, a good person, from a weak person. A great person does great under pressure. That's how you make someone, that's how you elevate yourself to be even greater than just a regular person. Regular people crack under pressure. Great people excel under pressure. Good people take misfortune and make good situations out of them. That makes a good person. Weak people wallow in their failures. They don't grow. They don't learn. That makes a weak-willed person, and someone that's generally not going to be happy in life, because they don't know how to make a bad situation into a good one. That's just how it is. In order to get out of the chain of misfortunes, you need more than luck or help. Yeah, you need a good attitude. I think you need to make as much effort as you possibly can. You need to do your best. That's how you see its true happiness, I believe. Rena stops talking, looks at the sky, heaves a sigh, and opens her mouth again. But I'm not saying that I expect you to accept what I did. I know that was a very bad thing to do. You were stunned a while ago. It tells me everything. I've never seen her laugh so self-derisively like this. Her smile looks unbelievably painful, and it gives me a sense of distance. There's nothing between us and Rena, but I feel as if she's talking through an iron grill or a fence. That's how far I feel the distance between us. But it's okay. There's nothing we can do about it. That's how things are in this world. If I was in your position, I'd probably be stunned just like you were, and I'd make an irresponsible and merciless comment. What the fuck did you do? She's probably saying that to hit back at us. We're just putting on a mask of sympathy, enjoying our looking at a clown on a stage. That's why she said that to hit back at us. Fuck you. No. I mean, if I truly care about someone, at a true friendship level, I don't care what they do. I will always stand by them. I don't care what they do. Unless it's against me, of course. Then it's like, fuck you. But I will always try to reason with someone, or understand why someone did something. Whether it be through sympathy or not, I won't put on a fake face. I'm not a fake person. That's just how I naturally am. I am a straight shooter. I will always tell you how I feel, whether you like it or not. I'm not going to put on a front. Which, it's gotten me in trouble, but it's also gotten me a lot of friends. Because they realize I'm not going to bullshit around them. I'm not going to be a dick or fake with them. That's how I made my closest friends. Because they acknowledge saying, hey, thanks, a lot of people around me have been fake all my life. You're not. Because I give them real, honest advice on how to get out of a situation. Say, yeah, that sucks. That's a hard situation. I don't know what you can do. I'll give them honest solutions. Whether they want to hear it or not, they'll get it. If they ask me, they know I'll give the answer they don't want to hear. And sometimes you need that. You need that. And every person needs someone like that in their life. Someone that's going to say, hey, this situation sucks and all, but this is the only way you can really get out of it. It's just how it is. She probably expected us to say something back at her, but none of us knows what to say. Rena looks disappointed for a moment, and then she gets on top of an abandoned car. Kind of like if someone did something terrible, say stole something or something, I would try to reason with them and understand why they did it first. I'm an extremely patient person. I don't usually pass judgment on people because that's not my place. I'm not a judge. Well, if I ever become a judge, then I'm like, I judge people on a daily basis and for a living. But for the time being, I don't judge people because I don't care, usually enough. If it doesn't affect me, I'm probably the most impartial person in most cases, if it doesn't directly affect me. She spreads her arms wide, does a turn waving her skirt, and drops a curtsy. The fuck? I mean, impartial, and it doesn't involve me, because she can do no wrong at this point. She can kill like 1,000 puppies, like drown them in a river. I was like, you know what? She has a good reasoning behind it. She could do anything, and I would never find a fault in it. It will be all good. Whether that's the right attitude or not, I don't care. That's just how I'm gonna be. So I'm not unbiased in that sense. I am definitely biased. Anything Shion does, I'm probably gonna look at the worst of it. And I've given up trying to actually give them their proper names because it's impossible to keep track of it. It is so damn hard. Basically, until they introduce the real Mion or older Shion into the case, I'm just going to refer to Mion as Mion. Until they bring it in and like they actually make it aware, then I'll start going with their original names. That's going to be my rule. Well, are you ready for a story? This is the story of Rena's life. There's no curtain or spotlight. She's on an abandoned car amidst the trash piles, a stage specially made for her. We try not to miss a word of what she's about to say. We believe that's at least something we can do not to hurt her feelings. Fuck her feelings. I want to know what she did. Though actually I'm finally glad we get to hear about what the fuck is wrong with her. Higurashi when they cry. Kai. Because I want to know I want to know about her life actually. Because I don't know anything. Let's say it's December now, a month of winter. What would you do if you had hot and humid days with cicadas crying for a week? Would you still wear your coat and scarf? You wouldn't. Even though it's still June, it's already summer to us since we've been having hot days for a long time. So it's okay to do this kind of club activity in June. Okay, I assume we went back in time. Because huge mood shift. Which is fine by me. I'm good with this kind of mood shift. Usually everybody does what they want in PE class, in my school, but today is an exception. All classmates gather in the schoolyard. Mion sees everybody gathered up and then speaks up loudly. Yes. Hello, everyone. Are you all ready? Yeah! Hell yeah! They raise the water guns in their hands. Okay. Sure. It's okay to use water guns in June because it's so hot and humid. Oh god, I would hate to use water guns in humid weather. Oh god. That's the worst time to use water guns. Fuck. Hot, yes. Humid, no. Because when it's humid, you just want to kill yourself. Like, especially really bad humidity, you just want to... It basically feels like you're drowning. Because there's no way to cool down in humidity. There's no way to effectively cool down. I prefer dry heat over humid heat any day of the week. All my classmates are going to join in, so I'm excited to be it's going to be a big water gun battle. I'm so excited. It's so exciting to do a club activity when everybody from our class joins in. Yeah, it's going to be fun to play outside with everybody gathered together. Fucking gather. Shut up. It's going to be fun for them, but we have to be serious because we can't lose. That's right, any game comes with a risk for us. Exactly. The loser has to take a punishment. I wish you all good luck. What kind of punishment are we talking about here? I'm getting so excited. Everybody listen, did you check your guns? Are your tanks full? We're all ready, Mayabara. We're very good at gun battles. I doubt it. I'm sure you guys are basically fodder. Tomita and his friends play water guns a lot, so they might be very good at it. We're definitely men today. We're different men today. Not definitely. Tomita and Okamura smile confidently and hold their guns skillfully. I can tell by the way that they look at their skill. Their skills give them confidence. It even changes the way they look. As well as we all know, Miona is going to be a tough enemy, but I think Satoko and Rika could be too. What about you, Rena? You can move fast, but you could be their target as well, so be careful. You've been losing a lot of games lately and taking most of the punishments. Oh, it's just that the recent games weren't my specialty. But Keiichi, I think you've been losing a lot of these days too, haven't you? He loses everything. You have no idea how miserable I was when I had to go home wearing a bra and my mom saw me in it right before I was about to take it off. Ugh. My last punishment was as terrible as yours. Nobody will marry me now because of the thing I had to do. The fuck did you have to do? Satoko laughs at us loudly while we're shuddering at the memory of the cruel punishments we had to take in the past. I'm too competitive to lose consistently. I would be so furious. I'd say, no, we're doing it again! I will not fucking give up. Like, the amount of spirit I have in any competition is so fucking high. I would never fucking lose. Like, I would be the Mion of club activities at that point. I would be so competitive. Because she's extremely competitive. It would just be us two going against each other for, the winner every single time. It would be ridiculous. Ha ha ha! You've been low on luck and spirit. I know why you've been losing the games. That's because you're losers. She's right. Once you get used to losing, you just can't stop losing. Your fighting spirit fades away when you keep losing. When you can't believe in yourself, nothing goes right, even if you're doing the same thing others are doing. You don't know that Rena and I took punishments on purpose because we wanted to spare you that fate. You should be thanking us, not calling us losers. Are you kidding? No. I would specifically aim to make Mion take all the punishments. Oh, I don't know that. I'm very sorry for not thanking you enough then. Ugh, Satoko. You just added oil to my anger. I'll make you regret what you just said. That's the spirit, Kei-chan. Uncle Mion hopes you can at least last long enough to entertain him. Rena, you too. You'd be embarrassed if you were the first one to get shot. But I guess that's what most likely going to happen. Ooh, fucking trash talk, let's go. Hell yeah. I think Rena is going down first. Be prepared. Ha ha ha. No, Mi-chan, Satoko, you're so mean. Rena and Keiichi, you can do it. Yay! Mion and Satoko laugh at us as loud as they can. Then they go tease their next target. Left alone, all I can do is to stomp on the floor in anger. Damn it! I'm going to win. I can't let them laugh at me like that again. That's right. It doesn't feel good when they talk and laugh at us like that. Use that as your fuel. Use that as your passion and anger. And win. It's not only how bad it feels, but it's also how they step on my pride. Damn it! Oh, no one fucking steps on my pride. I will take that to my fucking grave. My pride is something no one even wants to dare make fun of. Or question. I'll get pissed. That's one way you can piss me off. Also, this game's also pissed when it can piss me off. Just threaten bodily harm on Mion, and that'll piss me off. Right well. Yep. Or emotional harm on her. That'll piss me off. Like Mi-chan said, it might be true that you can't stop losing once you get used to losing. That's why we have to win today, no matter what, and get even with them. When I look at Rena, her eyes look different. She's usually funny and goofy, but I know she can have a strong determination to do things when she needs to. When Rena looks like this, she can be a tough opponent. Today I follow the club rules. I'm not going to go easy on them. Oh, you sound like you're determined. Sounds cool, but it also sounds as if you've been going easy on them on purpose. Rena smiles. I should say she sneers. She's serious. She's serious about what she said. I can tell by the way she looks. I think Rena is the most sensible person among my club mates. One of the rules of our club is that we can do anything in order to win, but she was the only one who still tries to have morals in doing it. Fuck morals! I want to win! And that's why I'd always win. Fuck how I win, I'm going to fucking win! If the rule is do whatever you can to win, I'm gonna do whatever I can to win. Fuck the rules. That's why we rarely have a hard time against her, except for when she snaps. So it's rare that she says she won't go easy. Damn it, when you sneer like that, you leave me no choice. I have to be super serious about this too. I know I always have to fight with all I have in our club, but I believe there's a time when I have to be super serious about it. I think today is the time. Yeah, yes! We pound our fists together. Usually when we really don't want to lose the game, one asks the other to work together. But Rena doesn't ask me that this time. It means that she's going to try to defeat everybody by herself. No, she's not going to try. She's going to do it. By herself. Fuck you. You have to get through me first. We can face each other at the end, but fuck that, I'm gonna win. Actually, at that point, I'd probably avoid her at all costs if she's like that serious, and hope someone else knocks her out. I would like on purpose try to avoid her. I'd probably go after Satoko first though, or Rika. Get the easier target out because Mion's gonna be hard to get first, because she's gonna be. That's when she's at her peak performance. Let her wear herself out a little bit, and then go after her once she's softened up a bit. She's seriously going to do it, so I have to be serious and do it too. My fighting spirit has been dented after many losses, but now it finally starts burning hot. Oh no, every time I lose at something, it just gets re-energized and getting stronger and stronger. That fighting spirit, until the point I actually start winning. And then that fighting spirit turns into confidence, and I turn that confidence into more prowess of winning. You look good too, Keiichi. You scare me a little. You look like you're going to defeat everybody by yourself. I know that's what you're going to do too. That means we're going to fight against each other at the end. We would if we defeated everybody else. I hope you'll be the last one I have to fight against. Yeah. We pound our fists together again. Do you remember the rule? You have to call it honestly when you're hit. yeah, honestly. Yeah. Fuck honesty. Once you're hit, you can't shoot any others anymore. Even if you did and the shot hit someone else, it wouldn't count. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Fine, I'll take this fair then. I won't cheat. Mion, I'd like to confirm the definition of being hit one last time. When somebody shoots you with a water gun, you're hit. I'll break it down more for you, Kei-chan. You're only hit when water in a water gun hits you. In other words, you're not hit when somebody splashes you with a bucket of water. Only direct shots from a water gun count. Ooh, easy loophole. You act like you got hit by a water gun. You hit water, you take water from a bucket, hit yourself with it, act like you got hit with water. Thus, you're kind of that red herring in a sense that, oh, I'm soaking wet, I got hit with water. They don't know you got hit with water. And that's how you win. Because then you kind of just lay in wait. And then when the moment strikes, you take out the last people. Strategy. Only direct shots from a water gun count. I'm sure you're not so scared of Satoko's trap attacks now, huh? I have many kinds of traps already for you. Rena, you'll be my first target. I don't think so. You're not strong enough for me yet. Damn. What did you just say? Oh, I can't believe Rena gave Satoko tit for tat. This is going to be fun. Don't you think so, Kei-chan? I don't think so. At least not for you, because you just have to choose which one of us is going to shoot you. Ooh. Ooh. Keiichi seems to be determined to win. Mion seems to sense the serious fighting spirit in me and Rena. I can tell that she's as serious as we are, from the way she looks. Good. Wouldn't be fun if she didn't try. Great. I like your fighting spirit. Are you ready to start? Everybody get to your positions. The positions you picked by lot earlier. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you had to draw by lot where you're gonna stand? Oh, that would suck. You get sandwiched between Mion and Rena. Fuck! I'm screwed. Everybody had to draw lots to pick a place to start the game from. It's not fun when everybody is close together at the beginning of the game. FYI, my position is behind the school building. Yeah, I know. Okay, I figured you weren't going to be, like, directly next to him, but I mean, like, logistically speaking, you're in between and you're the closest person to Mion and the closest person to Rena. In that sense, to clarify. When I drew the starting position, I thought about hiding until there was only a few people left in the game, just like I did in the last game of tag. But a defensive tactic like that doesn't interest me this time. I definitely take a defensive tactic in this. There's too many enemies. If you want to take this into a Warzone type sense, there's too many enemies at the first time. You're much more likely to get knocked out in the first 10 minutes of a water gun fight than, say, the last 10. Because there's just fewer people you have to keep track of. You don't have to worry about, say, someone coming up behind you if there's only 2 other people and you can see both of them. So, I mean, in that sense, it's easier.